I look giant in this video. As in super tall. So I'm Sherry Simpson. I'm sure you know me by now. I wanted to show you how to use your body almost like a pendulum in order to get yes or no messages really quick and easy. I used to use this method a lot, and then I started using my pendulum, and I got the message that I wasn't supposed to use my pendulum anymore, and about 5 minutes later my pendulum broke. So, thank you for the guidance. So I've been using this method a lot more, so I wanted to show it to you so that you could use it as well. So what you want to do first is you want to ask your body to show you a yes response. Hello there, you can pop in and say hello, and if you're on the replay, you can just let me know that you're here. You can let me know what other responses you use to get yes or no messages from your body as well, because there's plenty of ways to do it. But it's really important for you to be able to connect in with your body and connect in with your higher self and get messages. So it's a really cool tool, and you can use it for all sorts of things. Hi Danielle, good to see you. Alright, so what you want to do first is you want to ask your body what a yes response is, and usually a yes response is your body leaning forward, and usually a no response is your body leaning back, because yes is like, yeah, give it to me, hi Louisa, and a no response is usually like, no, I don't want that, and so that tends to be the way that our body will respond. So how do you do that? So what you actually want to do is stand in a place where you're not going to be all dizzy and so you might actually want to have a chair or something that's really close to you so you can hold on to it if you need to. But you want to stand up and close your eyes, and from this place you actually want to say, show me a yes response, and I can already feel my body moving forward, and then I want to say, show me a no response, and I can already feel my body wanting to pull backwards. And if that is reversed for you for some reason, then the trick is that you're likely dehydrated, because your body's going to give you more fluid responses when you're hydrated. So how do you test that? You actually put your hands on your kidneys on your back, and you close your eyes again, and then you say, give me a yes response. And so my body is not dehydrated, so my yes, that actually reverses my response. So my yes response is now suddenly a no, because I'm holding on to my kidneys. So when you're doing your tests, you want to make sure that your hands are by your side and you're not holding on to your body or anything like that, or another person. And so how do you use this? You can use this, say, at the grocery store. So if you hold on to something and you say, is this food for my highest and greatest good for me to purchase at this point in time, or for me to eat at this point in time? And then you can close your eyes and do the test and see if you get a yes or a no. You could even do that for where you wanted to go today, for what you wanted to do, whether it's, for your highest and greatest good, to journal or to do other things like that. So it's a really cool tool to be able to check in, because a lot of times our egos are like, blah, 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 you should do this, you should do that, blah, blah, blah. And that's not necessarily what our higher self wants to do. So if you check in with that yes or no, and if you did get a yes and no that was reversed when you put your hands on your kidneys, you could try drinking some water. And if that doesn't help, then you'd want to do your responses with your hands on your back until you were hydrated. But again, make sure that you're in a place that you're comfortable and you're not actually going to fall over. But it's a really cool test. So I just totally lost track there. Somebody needed to hear that, apparently. But you can use this for all sorts of things. And so play with it and let me know how it works. There are other ways. So if this one doesn't, if you don't like this one, or if you want to hear another one, then let me know. Because there are a couple of different ways that you can get messages from your body that are quite similar, that will be easy ways, because everybody's different. Not one way is going to work for everyone. So some people love a pendulum and some people don't like one at all. Most people don't want to whip a pendulum out in the grocery store. And so if you do pull a pendulum out in the grocery store, then it's one of those things that, you're kind of wondering what people are going to be thinking about you, or if they're looking at you funny. But it's pretty easy for you to close your eyes and hold on to a box of cereal and see if that box of cereal is a yes or a no. You don't even have to ask the question out loud. You can ask the question in your head. I pulled a card today that I had on my main page, and so I'm going to share that with you while I'm here. The card that I pulled was from the Mudra deck, and it's called Open Heart. And so most of us do a lot of things with our bodies all clenched kind of forward, and we're on our phones, and we're doing the dishes, and we're driving, and we're doing all of these things that's actually like closing our chest. So we get to this point where we're really closed here, and then we're wide open on our back. So we're actually really open to the past and kind of closed to the future. And this has a tendency for us to be able to give to other people because it's about energy, but then we're not actually opening our hearts and allowing ourselves to bring in love for ourselves. So our hearts aren't really open. So this technique, in order to open your heart, mudras are hand positions that when you connect your hands or when you connect your fingers, allow energy to flow a different way in your body in order to expand the amount of flow. So this particular mudra, you take your hands and you clasp them together so everything is pointing down. And then if you look at your hands, then your thumbs are going to point down towards the ground, and the shape of your hand then becomes the shape of a heart, and the heart's actually going to face your body. So your shoulders are going to be down, your fingers, your thumbs are together, and you're just standing up tall. And this has a tendency to sort of allow a balance between the closing here and the opening in the back, so you can sort of feel how your shoulders feel a little bit different when you're in that position. So if you're feeling like your heart's a little bit closed and you want to open it up, then do that a couple times today and just hang out in that position and allow your body to be strong and tall. And if you have any comments or questions about that, I would love to hear it. So have a fantastic day wherever you are. Namaste.